Hades is a new roguelike from Supergiant Games, also known as creators of Bastion, Transistor and Pyre. It was announced at the Game Awards last year, and I had some concerns regarding the game's quality, because I didn't expect that it would be Supergiant's first try at an early access title. Now, after spending a considerable amount of time with the game, I'm pretty sure that Supergiant made something really special. The game is based on Greek mythology. In it, you play as Zagreus, son of Hades, trying to escape the underworld. On his perilous path, he is aided by his Olympic relatives that grant him boons that enhance his abilities. They are the key component in making each one unique, and I'm about to explain why. In order to understand how boons work, we first have to take a look at what Zagreus' arsenal looks like. He has 5 weapons in his possession: the Stygian Blade, the Eternal Spear, the Heart-Seeking Bow, the Shield of Chaos, and the Adamant Rail. Each weapon has their own basic and special attack. Then there's a projectile called Cast that deals massive damage and stays stuck on your enemies for a certain amount of time. And a dash, which helps you avoid danger. Pretty basic, isn't it? Well, boons throw some spice into the mix. Most of them offer additional effects based on the god that offers them, with the exception of the Daedalus Hammer, Bomb of Power, and the Boons of Chaos. More on them later. For example, let's take Zeus. We all know that he is most often associated with lightning and thunder, and that is precisely what his boons offer. In addition to increasing the raw power of your abilities, lightning will come down from the sky to strike your enemies each time you either attack, cast or dodge. Each time you get a boon, you'll have to choose what exactly you want to modify. Of course, you can still become an avatar of lightning if you keep taking boons from Zeus, but you'll have to spend more time, and forgo help from other gods. The rest of the pantheon follows the same formula. Athena offers protection by allowing you to deflect projectiles, Dionysus poisons your enemies with wine and slows their movement, Artemis adds a crit chance to your attacks, and so on. You can also get a dual boon that combines traits of 2 different gods into one. With 7 gods currently offering their help, the number of combinations of boons and weapons is large indeed. Another thing that I would like to mention is the legendary boons, but across my 30 or so hours of playtime I only encountered them once, and the effects were somewhat underwhelming. But god boons rarely do anything more than just adding an effect to your existing abilities. To really shake things up, you should seek out the Daedalus Hammer.
Let's see how we can modify the rail.
This item allows you to drastically change how a weapon's basic or special attack function. Take for example the Adamant Rail. With the help of this hammer, it can be changed from a regular old assault rifle into a shotgun. Or you can instead opt in to upgrade the attached grenade launcher instead, making it fire up to 3 times in a row. You can even make projectiles that fire seek your enemies or significantly increase the fire rate. Daedalus Hammer can often dictate your entire build, and considering how many variants each weapon has, I think you see where I'm going with this. Now, the Bomb of Power and boons from the primordial god Chaos don't really change anything, and instead simply make you stronger. The Pomegranate levels up your existing boons, increasing their raw strength, while Chaos is a bit more interesting.
Come forth, O son of Hades, and together let us sow thy namesake through the depths of what your father thinks his own domain.
They offer various rewards, such as drastically increasing your base attack power, or changing the value of different currencies. But in order to activate these bonuses, the player will first have to survive a number of encounters with certain limitations imposed on them. In this example, if I choose Adult Strike, it will increase my basic attack damage by 31%, but first I'll have to complete 3 rooms where each time I use my cast ability, I will suffer 1 point of damage. Yeah, this is not much of a limitation since I rarely use it anyway, but there are more extreme ones out there, like increasing gold damage taken or being unable to collect any gold whatsoever. There was also something added in the latest patch called Wrath of the Olympus. It's similar to, say, an ultimate ability in a MOBA. By building and then expanding your Wrath gauge, you can deal ridiculous amounts of damage or become invulnerable for a time. Alas, these abilities don't really interact with the rest of your kit, and pretty much the only thing you can modify is the way you fill up that gauge. Now, with all of that in mind, I think it's clear how Boons make each run of Hades exciting and different from the last. They allow for a lot of creativity in builds, from making a cast or a dodge your primary means of dishing out damage, or making a shotgun build that shreds bosses in seconds.
Nowhere to hide from me.
With another god and weapon scheduled to be released by the end of the year, I can't wait to see what kind of experiences they will bring to the table. Hello again. This is the first time I'm doing scripted content like this, so I can't wait to hear your thoughts. You can leave those along with any criticisms you may have down in the comment section. Most of all, I hope you enjoyed your time watching this video and will consider watching more of my content in the future. And if you want to follow me on social media, I recently set up a Twitter account. Check it out in the video description, and I will see you in my next video.